before we dive in, make sure to subscribe to my channel for more raw, real-life stories. And when you're done, share your thoughts in the comments. I want to hear how you would have reacted in this situation. It started on a night I'll never forget. We were having one of those tense dinners where silence feels heavy, broken only by clinking silverware and forced small talk. She smirked at me across the table, a look I had seen too many times before, mocking, superior, daring me to react. Then she said it. "Oh, you remind me of my ex sometimes." She laughed lightly, like it was just a joke. My stomach twisted. Rage, hurt, and disbelief collided inside me. Every ounce of my patience screamed, but I knew this was a moment that needed precision, not shouting. Her words weren't just careless. They were meant to wound, to test me, to make me feel small. I looked at her calmly, locked eyes, and said one sentence. "Then I guess I'll have to be better than him." The words landed like a stone. The smirk faded. Her laughter died in her throat. I could see the flicker of surprise, the tiny crack in her composure. Suddenly, she wasn't mocking me anymore. She was assessing me, trying to read what had just shifted. It didn't happen overnight, of course. The tension in the room remained, thick and uncomfortable, as though the air itself had changed. But I felt a subtle shift inside me. I realized that her attempt to belittle me was powerless the moment I refused to react with anger or insecurity. My confidence, calm and unwavering, became my shield and my weapon. In the days that followed, I noticed changes. Her comments lost their sting. The little dig she tried, subtle references to her past, comparisons to someone else, no longer had the same effect. I didn't escalate. I didn't chase arguments. I simply maintained boundaries, letting my one sentence do its work silently, over time. It wasn't about revenge. It wasn't about proving her wrong. It was about self-respect, about demonstrating that I wasn't a man who could be undermined by thoughtless words or cheap comparisons. Her power over my emotions evaporated the moment I refused to give away. The hardest part was internal. Memories of past interactions, small insults, hidden comments, subtle manipulation resurfaced. I realized that I had spent months, maybe years, giving her the ability to affect my mood, my confidence, my sense of worth. But in that moment, I reclaimed it. That one sentence became a turning point, a reminder that respect isn't given lightly. It's earned and defended. She tried to continue the games. Of course. A smirk here, a joke there, a reference to someone from her past. But I stayed calm, steady, untouchable. It was exhausting in some ways, but freeing in others. I wasn't reacting out of hurt. I was responding with clarity, with the knowledge that I control my own emotions, my own dignity. Eventually, the dynamics between us shifted. She no longer mocked casually. She no longer tried to compare. I had drawn a line, subtly but unmistakably, and she understood it. Respect had returned, not through confrontation or anger, but through firmness and calm confidence. I learned something vital from that night. Words only have power if you allow them. When someone tries to hurt you, mock you, or diminish you, the most powerful response isn't always shouting or pleading. It's composure, clarity, and a single, well-chosen sentence that sets the boundary. Even now, when I think back to that dinner, I feel the mix of relief and pride. I had faced a situation designed to undermine me and handled it with dignity. I had refused to let someone else's words dictate my sense of self. And in that calm, measured moment, I discovered the strength I didn't know I had. So before you go, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and share your thoughts in the comments. Have you ever been mocked or compared to someone from the past? How did you handle it? I want to hear your story, because sometimes the right words, just one sentence, can change everything. Because at the end of the day, no one has a right to diminish your worth. The moment you claim it back, the game changes entirely, and your power returns. //